Hi, I'm Ron, and welcome back to Life Driving Forward. This week we're going to respond to some requests of people that have been asking to see a tour of our fifth wheel that we've been living in.
Come fly away with me. Imagine all the things that we could see. Yeah, don't you know that life's a dance? Come take my hand and fly away with me.
And so it is a Vanleigh Beacon 39 FBB, so it's a bath and a half version. Vanleigh is a division of Tiffin, makes Tiffin motorhomes. They've been around for a long time. So, a couple of our favorite features. This first one, we did an upgrade. We added the QG Awning 5500 LP generator. So that's been really handy whenever we do any kind of boondocking or dry docking. And then we also added 4 Battleborn batteries, which are awesome. So if you get a chance to do some research on those, we've got 400 amp Battleborn batteries that we installed. Another upgrade we did was the 40-pound LP tanks, propane tanks. It came with 230s. We put 240s in, and that way it gives us a longer extension. That way we can run our furnace and our stove off of the propane. So that's been a nice feature. But probably our favorite feature of all about this particular model is what we call sometimes the basement, and sometimes we call it the mother-in-law quarters. As you can see, there's plenty of storage, and when the mother-in-law visits, she's got a place to stay. So like I said, that's probably our favorite of all. And you can see it's a full pass-through, so she's got entrance on both sides of the fifth wheel where she can come in and go as she pleases. So but in reality, the basement is fully climate controlled. It's got vented heat and air that runs to it whenever it's running inside. So the climate is great for your storage or for your mother-in-law. One of the features we like is the Lippert control system. It's the auto level. I know a lot of the fifth wheels have it, but it's been really nice. We come in, get set up, and get things pretty level, and then you hit the auto level, and it just puts this thing at a perfect level all by itself. So that's a nice feature definitely to have. Part of that is comes with the control panel that's in the main control panel for the Lippert system is here in the basement. And so you've got different options with your MyRV app as well as the leveling. You can do it manually, and it also takes you to the automatic part. So one thing that's nice about the Vanleigh fifth wheels comes with the electronic valves for your black and gray tank. So that's nice. Everything's just push button up here. Also have it's like laser cut wording on the metal panel here, so that way it's not going to wear off. It's always going to have the wording to give you an idea what you need, whether you're doing to fill your tank or running through the pump, or you're hooked up to the city water or whatever. So that's a nice feature that they do that most don't do, rather than just using stickers that fall off and wear out over time. So it does come with a water filter built in. We had an additional filter to the hose where we do the hookup, and so that helps extend the life of this one as well. As you can see, of course, this is an 18,000 pound fifth wheel, so it actually has 6 hydraulic leveling jacks that are all run automatically through the leveling system, and that gives us a really good stability. So here we're kind of jacked up a little bit because it's such a slant on their driveway, but typically we're able to just run the jacks by themselves and it'll do everything for us. So that's really nice. We do have, it also has toppers on the slide outs, so the toppers help keep the top of the slide outs clean. And so that's awful nice when you go to hook up and relieve and changing locations. We don't have to get up there and clean out the top of the slides and remove the leaves and debris. It's a 50 amp system for this fifth wheel, obviously, with having 3 air conditioners and a residential fridge. But we do like the retractable, electronic retractable power cord. That's nice, because the 50 amp cords, they're pretty heavy, so that's kind of nice. You push the button and it just reels it right in there, so that's nice. Of course, we got a big back window that you can view from the inside. It gives you a nice view Right now we have it closed, but when you're inside, it gives you a great view of wherever you're camping. We have two large awnings. One awning is off of this slide here, which comes off the living room area. And then the main awning comes out off the bedroom, bathroom area, and that's the main awning. That's large. So when both of these are out, you get a large shaded area and gives you a really nice place to sit in the evening in the shade. Of course, you already saw the pass-through basement or / mother-in-law quarters, but it is very large. I have a pretty large toolbox and filled with tools, plus all our other stuff, and weight is not an issue. This thing definitely will handle the weight. We're allowed, I think it's 3,300 pounds that we can put as far as cargo carrying capacity for this fifth wheel. So, and of course, standard with the Beacon are the solid mount steps. These are great when it comes to wherever you are. I mean, when you step out of there, you know you got a nice solid step. We've been on some that are pretty flimsy and didn't like the way they were, so we really appreciate the solid step system that they do put on the Vanleigh Beacons. So it comes with an external, like most of them now, has an external entertainment center, so you got speakers up top and you have hookups for the TV and cable and all that right inside the basement door there, so you can have outside entertainment if you want that. We don't usually use it. Most of our outside entertainment is hiking and biking and all that, so we rarely do that, but it is an option. So the star back there's Mika. As you can see, she loves being outside, so she's just getting a little suntan right now. You know, she didn't get much sun on her belly, so. Say hi, Mika.
Come here, baby.
Say hi to everybody.
Come here.
Say hi, Mika.
So come follow me inside and I'll show you what our house is like. And with our model, we do have the island, the freestanding island here in the kitchen. I do like having this because of all the counter space that it gives us. So we have the two double sinks in here, which I really like having. Also, it's pretty standard. This is the standard faucet and it comes down to allow to spray and clean things. But we have our microwave, convection microwave, which I have yet to use the convection. I just use it as a standard microwave for now. We have the 3 burners in here, and I use this quite frequently. Also, I do use our stove, not very often, but I have used it, and it's a good size. I've cooked lasagna in here already, and it does pretty good. What I've noticed is when I do use the oven, I have to put it a little bit hotter than what the recipe calls for, and then I cook the food a little bit longer as well. But we have a lot of counter space here. We have our coffee maker, and we've got outlets underneath the cabinets, so we can plug into there. We have this little area for our trash just to keep it hidden, and we also have this step stool because I need it when with getting into the high cabinets. I'll use it here. I've got an Instant Pot and I keep it up here, and it's built for heavy duty items. Right now we've got Mika's food and the Instant Pot and some other things, but it is a huge cabinet. It's really deep in there and it's very sturdy, so I really like this. But I just hop up on my step stool to get up there. Our fridge is a full-size fridge. It runs all the time. It's not on propane. What is it, Ron?
It's electric.
So it always stays on, and like you can see, we've got plenty of storage in here. And as you can see, we have storage under the sink, both sides. I also have this big, huge drawer. You can get this as a dishwasher, but this came as a drawer, and I like doing my own dishes. So we keep, actually when we have travel days, we put our Keurig in here, and we've got my toaster and some other things that can take a lot of weight. That's really nice to have. We have drawers on this side and over on either side of the microwave and above, and they're all deep. They're pretty deep. I keep another pot in here. So we have an electric fireplace here, and we haven't really used it, haven't needed to yet, but it is really pretty. We have two big drawers under the TV that's nice for storage. The TV, which we have not even used since we've been traveling. And then we have these three big cabinets. Well, this one's mainly for the stereo, but on either side, it's really deep. Oh, and this one's, you can see how deep that cabinet is. Okay, moving on to the back. We also have a lot of storage up above here as well, which I love. That was one thing we really liked about the Vanleigh products was they had all this extra storage up above and then also on the sides. But we have our couch, which is really easy to clean. Mika gets up, she sleeps on the couch or our recliners, but they're super easy to clean. And then this actually pulls out into a pretty big bed that if we have our daughter spend the night, she'll pull it out and sleep on it. But really the couch is really comfortable. Also, I wanted to point out we have outlets, and then we have the switch for our overhead fan. If we need a little air flowing, we've got a fan up above here. We also have a control pad that we can turn, there's 4 different lights on and off. We can do, just the touch of a button. If I'm just out here at night and I want some light to read, I'll do that. We have the USB outlets, and then also just the regular standard outlets as well. Our recliners are really nice. They're electric. They recline back. They have these cup holders, and it's real comfy when you lay it all the way back.
So go ahead and show them the... If you've been to shopping or been to some RV shows, you maybe have seen them, but...
And then also there's another button. You can actually raise the back so that if you want your head lifted up, it might be a little more comfortable. If I'm reading a book, I want my head lifted, so it's got a separate control there where I can lean a little bit forward and then... and back. So I really like these chairs. And then also the overhead storage. We have a lot, and all of these cabinets hold a good amount of weight. I have books over here and just things I need to get to more so. So it's a really nice amount of storage. And then our table, which we sit and eat at. Ronnie will put his big computer monitor up here and sit and work on videos. This is nice, having a ledge just to put some stuff. Whatever we need to get off of the table, we will put up there. Also, this is our food pantry, which it's a mess, but it does hold a lot of food. And also this top area as well is pretty big. So, and like I said before, all the tall cabinets, I just pull my step stool out and I can get to everything really easily. And then another drawer for, it's our junk drawer, keys and whatever we need close at hand. Here's our main control panel with all the,
all the breakers. And,
yeah. Oh, yeah, there you go. It's right here.
Then we'll show the half bath. Yeah.
So we have our half bath, which we love. I didn't think I would like it as much as I do, but it's got a lot of cabinet space and a little bit of counter. And behind the mirror is a cabinet. You can pull open the door and get extra storage.
Yeah, the half bath's nice because it's accessible even when all the slides are in. So when we have to stop and take a break or eat or whatever, we have access. We can get to the refrigerator and to the half bath with all the slides in.
Okay. We've got our, what's it called, main control panel here. So we can operate everything right inside the door and all the lights. Some lights are on dimming switches. So with the living room, if you just hold it in, you can dim the lights if you don't want it as bright.
Yeah, the heating and air controls. That's where you operate the slides and operate the awnings.
The fans.
The exhaust fans. So, yeah, it's nice to have all the control panel in one. It's all just
and it's
touch
easy.
Screen.
Yeah. Okay, up to our bedroom. And we've got a full, it's a RV King. And they have the two windows on both sides. So if it's during the day, I want to get a little light in here so it's not so dark. But we do have, on the wall again, we have little control panel for different lights. From here, we also have the USB on both sides of the bed that we can charge our phones or watches. Ron runs a fan at night, so if he has the fan on the floor, he's got his switch right there, and both sides of the bed have the regular switches as well. And then we have the storage underneath the bed that holds a lot, and I can just lift that up and show you guys. We've got bags and whatever else we need to put here under the bed, tucked away. Oh, what I really like at night, when I go to bed, I will either watch on my iPad. I'll hang my glasses here. We just installed these on both sides, so I can put my glasses here. These are teeny, but they hold my AirPod cases, or my one AirPod case. I can put it on that shelf there at night. And then this little shelf, I always put a phone here so we can charge it and have it right next to us. And it has this panel, and it actually I can turn all of the lights off right here in bed, or just the bathroom, or I have a reading lights that I can control as well. And the porch light is on there too. And then here is our second TV, which we have yet to use as well in the bedroom. But we have all of these drawers and these for all of our clothes. So it's plenty of drawer space for us. And then our main bathroom, we have this big cabinet with which we have a lot of things stored in there. 3 drawers. We have the counter, of course, with the 2 double sinks and storage here. We also have storage behind the glass.
Yeah, medicine cabinets.
Yeah, medicine cabinets here. They hold a lot.
Yeah, actually they do, because they're pretty deep.
Yeah, they're deep. And then we've got all these drawers underneath. I keep a little trash can in there. Our closet. So this is nice because it's just the plain mirror. I love using that as a full-length mirror. But here's our closet. It's pretty big.
Yeah, it's got a, I mean, it's not a walk-in, obviously, but it goes all the way back, the full width of the RV on both sides. So got plenty of hanging space, room for hats, shoes. I mean, yeah, that holds a lot.
Yeah. And then we could have put a washer dryer here, but we just decided we'd rather go to the local laundry, and it's heavy duty.
Yeah, because it's made for the washer and dryer. So
Yeah.
that's a strong area right there. So that's nice. We don't have to worry about the weight.
Yeah. And then I have added the command hooks so that I can store my Swiffer back here. And if I add another broom on the other side as well, just to keep it out of the way. Our shower is pretty good size. We changed out the shower head to an Oxygenics shower. We heard about this from other full-time RVers. And we really like it because you can stop the water, and it will keep the water warm. When you turn it back on, the water will still be as warm as it was when you stopped it. So, and our toilet, what is it, a ceramic?
Yeah, it's a ceramic toilet, and it's a power flush, so vacuum flush system. So rather than just a pedal flush, it's actually creates a vacuum and suction to go to the black tank. So really nice. We had to replace it. Vanleigh was awesome. We had a crack in the first two, so they shipped us 2 new ones. So they've been really great to work with.
Okay, so this is the RV tour inside, and we've been in this since January, right? January. So we've lived in here about 8 months, and it's been great. It's our home. It actually feels bigger the longer that we've been in here, but we just love it.
Fly